This here is my 1972 Volkswagen Super Beetle. Owned it for about 2 years now. Gonna start making some videos on it. I'm seeing a missed opportunity here, so start uploading. Been sitting 15 years. Got her running. I'll do a cold start video separate, but been pretty reliable for me. Starts up every morning, minimal issues. It's got some pretty decent rust issues. Gonna need rockers replaced and definitely heater channels. Nothing out of the ordinary though, at least for a car of this age. Stripped down the interior quite a bit just to get to the rust, especially up under here that I just showed you, especially in the very back behind the pedals. It's worse on that side, surprisingly, but it ain't any better over here. Doors were replaced. Still in contact with the original owners. Gotta fix that door as well. Works pretty good. Done quite a bit of work to it. Definitely a good little car. So we can start doing some videos on them. First thing. I'm thinking that's probably 212,000 miles. This odometer has rolled over more than likely, more than once. Like the dash, like the clean look. I might put the dash pad back on, but that's the original color of the car. Like I said, doors were replaced because it got in an accident. Show you on this side. You can see light denting, and then it's a little difficult to see here, but there is a dent. The rust, unfortunately, has made it difficult, but back here you'll see damage right about here. Once this fender is off, you'll see it's just all crunched in. You can even tell over here by the low apron. She's not in the greatest shape. Especially up here, a big old dent. You can even see through it. There's a big old seam in there. So, yeah, like I said, obviously, pretty bad rust issues. That's actually a hole sealed up. Definitely gonna fix that. Did some rust work up on the front. I sanded it all down and just kind of spray painted it white for the time being to keep it from rusting worse. Got to do that up here on the hood, but I honestly don't know if I'm gonna take that out or not, or just keep it. Gonna try and keep the multicolored, but honestly, I'm just gonna see where they go with it. Chances are I'll probably leave it. So here's some more of that rocker panel kind of heat channel rust, especially over here where you can see the fender's not quite attached, just totally pulled apart. But yeah, not too bad. I do like the patina up here. It was, like I said, that original blue, and then they had repainted it blue, and then after the accident the panels were changed. I did the fenders. The fenders were all mine. I bought those here. The engine is original even. Original motor. She clanks a little bit. Got some, I think it's a valve train. I'm still not 100% sure, but it's not too bad. It starts up every time. Idle's a little rough, but she gets the job done. But yeah. Got some newer tires on the back. These are tires I bought with it after it's sitting for 15 years, and they are still holding air. I've never put air in these front tires. Just goes to show that I know everybody said it, but they're not made like they used to be. That is for sure. That's who's responsible for this work of art of a tire. Here's that front rot. Pretty bad. When you're going down the road 20-30 miles an hour, you can definitely feel it. That's optional. That came from the factory like that. Overused joke. Other than that, just recently I got the windshield wipers to work. Barely. I need to get new stock and obviously wiper blades, but runs and drives, has kind of brakes. Need to definitely figure out interior. There's that rust in the back. You can actually see through, just to make sure you know that your tread on your tires are good when you're going down the road. But yeah, here's the tire. Horrible foam that I have to get rid of as well. It's kind of a mess back there, but you know, it's not really doing much anyway, so it's probably good. It's a little storage unit. Every window seal on this leaks. This thing's a pool when it rains. You know, you still got, you know, pretty much almost everything original. Original steering wheel, original seats, obviously. Original radio. Replace the speaker, radio does work. If you turn your right blinkers on, they do in fact blow fuses. The left one works just fine though. Lights work. The seatbelt light works. Flashes do not. But I mean, windows still roll down, just smooth. Up's a little different, however, it's a little difficult. That side, unfortunately, it broke. I'll get another one of those. Custom made shift knob I made just this year. It's high school, so I think that came out pretty nice. Transmission's not too bad. It does grind, unfortunately, so it's gonna need a new one. But for the time being, it's just fine. Brakes go all the way to the floor. Clutch is very much loose. Pedal's fine, except sometimes it falls off. Other than that, you know, at least the ashtray is open. How much is that? 2 cents? Get my money's back already. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Like I said, I'm still in contact with the original owners. They're interested in seeing what it looks like after the transformation. Might not be much, but heck, it'll be less rusty, that's for sure. But they have owned it since 72, brand new. So definitely have a lot of info on that. I'm gonna do a quick cold start video, try and get that out, but that's the first video, not bad. I did replace all of the entire fuel system I replaced. I'll show you that. I do not have a glove box currently, as the old one is molded. So I'll figure that out. Still have the body tag on the front. But again, there's that original color. Brand new fuel tank. Had to do some modification to the filler neck because it didn't quite line up with this, so I actually had to cut it. I know it's probably about just barely touching when sometimes they go inside the tank, but had to cut it. That made me cringe, but it works. Original seals, I'm gonna change that because it smells like gas every time I turn. Original air box. More rust. More rust. Need a new brake cap, reservoir cap, but honestly don't care for now. It's just doing the bare minimum, that's fine. Rat's nest of wiring, that is not somebody else's problem. That was actually from the factory like that, believe it or not. It's always been a rat's nest. Just a bunch of hoses. Windshield washer tank actually runs off your spare tire pressure. This is one of the newer tires that was on it. And I think it was, I have the receipt for it still actually. I was pretty close to getting a warranty work on it done, but fortunately it was a little out of date. But that's the front. Not much rust actually in there, surprising enough. I have popped there's a little cover under there that you can push out, and I popped that out just so that it, for whatever reason, hopefully does not collect water, but it shouldn't now. So, luckily I've done that. It's going to be a long build series. It's going to be a big one too. So, hopefully this car will be running and driving sometime soon. I'll probably do complete brakes. I've done pads, but I have not done drums, so I need to do those. One thing too, this is what they call a marathon edition that was made in '72 for the celebration of surpassing the Model T in production number. So I don't know exactly how many they produced. I know they are rarer. Those are the wheels they came with. You get the Model T looking wheels, and then obviously you get that special edition blue paint job. I was thinking about painting it just because of that special color, but at this point, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. It's kind of a can of worms if I were to do that. Yeah, thanks for watching.